Let's talk about sports, baby. From the stands of a sports fan, my man Pots and Pants. Let's get into it. A couple topics I want to discuss real quick. This is coming from yahoosports.com. LeBron James jerseys are going to look a bit different than the Lakers teammates for the rest of the season. Topps, the ultra-popular trading card company, announced on Monday the Los Angeles superstar will have some special edition patches pressed onto his uniform tops for the remainder of the 2026 season. The blue, red, and yellow emblems will commemorate the 23 seasons James has played in during the illustrious career. In addition to Cavaliers, Heat, Lakers colors, the logo will also feature the words NBA Seasons, the number 23, and a silhouette of James throwing chalk in the air. Top stated fans can first notice the honor on James' jersey later Monday night when the Lakers face the Kings in Sacramento, which was yesterday. The city where James first kicked off his Hall of Fame career back in 2003. Top said in its announcement of the tribute, quote, "The patches will be removed from his jersey after each game and some will be placed into ultra rare trading cards," end quote. James, the first player to ever suit up for 23 NBA seasons, was pumped to receive the recognition as he called it, quote, "so dope," end quote, on his Instagram page on Monday. Listen, let the hater in me just go ahead and sound off. I think this is corny for the NBA. Y'all ain't never did this for anybody before. There were people who had careers beyond the average career length in the NBA. Y'all didn't make patches for them. Now, just because he literally has the longest NBA career ever, I get it, but it's not that serious that he got to get a special patch. So now you're going to have what? The Jordan logo, the biblical, the sponsor, and your patch. I don't think it's necessary. Let everybody else put their own brand patch on their jersey then. I don't think we should be making these type of exceptions for LeBron. You're making him feel like he's just above the game. He's not above the game. People are already giving him excuses. He's 40 years old. You want him checking Giannis? He's 40 years old. You want him checking Jokic? He shouldn't be doing that at this age. Why is he playing then? If you're not capable of playing 82 games or something very close to it, a minimum 65, and you're not capable of matching up against players that are basically your size in the NBA, why are you here? You're taking up space for the next young person who's probably your size and got a little bit more stamina. Pause. So that's the one thing I don't like about treating LeBron. So he already walking around with the king. Like, come on, bro. You ain't that. You ain't that. Real ones done watched you play the game, fam. You ain't one of them ones for real. You just got the stats. All respect to him as a man, as a player. I'll be like, come on, fam. What are we doing, bro? It's the overhype for me, man. But let me know what you think. Did LeBron deserve to have a patch like this on his jersey? Different from everybody else. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show. 313-466-4386. Speaking of NBA players and injuries and all this other goofy stuff, I want to talk about that real quick. Coming from yahoosports.com as well. The NBA season is in full swing as we approach the All-Star break, alongside the many memorable moments that have already defined the league's 80th season. Injuries remain an unavoidable part of the game, as you can see Jokic behind me right here in injury pain as well. While injuries impacting the team's season are not a new story, the data this year is alarming. Missed games in the NBA are up 7% from last season's pace and 28% from 2 years ago. This comes amid discussions over whether Adam Silver should reconsider the 65-game rule, which was initially implemented to reduce load management. The rule is significantly affecting an epic MVP race, while also players like Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James, Victor Wembanyama, Kawhi Leonard, Joel Embiid, and Anthony Davis, among others, could be left without an all-star honors. Well deserved. All right, let me tell you that. If you can't play the game, why should you be voted as an all-star? The best ability is availability. LeBron James was voted as an all-star last season and didn't even play in the all-star game. I think he played one player series and got out. Once again, why are you here? Why are you here, bro, if you don't really want to do what we asking you to do? That's the thing that makes it weird for me. The overhype. Now, when it comes to the injuries, I always said this. It's unfortunate. It is a part of the game. That's what we all were saying. But the thing is, if it keeps happening to you to the point where you literally can't even play back-to-back games, and you just telling people, I ain't about to be playing back-to-back games, or we always watching you injured, getting any type of hand injury, ankle, ACL, knee, Anthony Davis, I think it comes to a point where we have to put a stamp on you. Boom! Not built for this. 4 words. You might have been great, and you might have been a superstar in high school. You might have been great in college. But when it comes to the NBA and the professionals, unless we got to cater to you and let you play every other game, or you don't do no road games, you only do home games, or you're going to start off the season on the bench and not play for the first 27 games and then come in or only play during the playoff, man, get your goofy ass up out of here, bro. I'm not with none of that from the stands of a sports fan. So these injuries, excuse me. I got to put the injury. The increase in injuries, I'm not with it at all. I think it's players being weak, not playing consistently already, not eating the right stuff. This younger generation, I hate to sound like an old man, just had this talk with my son. Like your body, your nutrition, how you work out, how you take care of it. That's why players are getting injured, bro. That's why. And the game is just different. The game is just different. Everybody's shooting up threes rather than driving the lane. You're not really testing your body, so when it does get tested, you fold. That's just my perspective. Maybe I'm wrong. But NBA injuries being up, load management being up, players just choosing not to play and finding excuses or always getting injured. At a certain point, we got to say you're not built for this. We need to find the next superstar. Let's move forward. Let's find the next superstar who can actually last, pause, and not be injured. That's my alarm, man. I got to get up out of here. Other than that, just kind of talking about the NFL real quick. The NFL, we wrapped up the Steelers versus the Houston Texans last night, and the Steelers actually lost 30-6. The Steelers lost 30-6, fam. I'm not going to lie. I was actually going for the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers, unfortunately. But the way they got dog walked like that, 30-6, man, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Essentially, and were they in Pittsburgh? I think they were in Pittsburgh. They were in Pittsburgh and got dog walked like that. In Pittsburgh. Now, they showed a stat. Here's the thing. They showed a stat before the game started showing Mike Tomlin had 6 consecutive playoff losses. He was right underneath the Cincinnati Bengals coach Marvin Sims or something, who had 7 consecutive playoff losses. So if Mike Tomlin were to lose this game, which he did, he ties for the most consecutive playoff losses as a head coach in NFL history. It's always funny to me when they show these random stats before the game and then they end up getting broken. Jalen Hurts, 5-0 in the playoffs at home. Lost in the playoffs to the San Francisco 49ers. What was the other stat? It was, the Buffalo Bills haven't won a road game on a playoff since 1992. They beat the Jaguars on the road. They show all these stats right before the game, which makes me feel like as soon as they show a stat like that or an undefeated record, let me go ahead and bet the odds against that. Because more than likely it's going to be broken. As crazy as it sounds. Anyway, looks like we got the Steelers and the Seahawks. We got the Rams and whoever that is. I got to double check that. We got the Bills in Denver. And now we got the Chargers versus, who was that other team? All right, we'll get all that later. We don't really care. Who is that? Who is that? Let me make sure. Seahawks, San Francisco 49ers, the Bears, and the Rams. There we go. And then we got Bills and the Broncos, and we got the Chargers and the Bills. No, excuse me, not the Chargers. The Patriots and the Bills. Excuse me. Nope. Bills right there. All right, so I got it all messed up. Don't worry about that. Anyway, we got to get up out of here. We just wanted to pop in real quick and just say what's up, give a quick update on the NFL playoffs, and talk about a couple other topics. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show. Well, don't call in right now. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, show that love before we get up out of here. We always appreciate it. It is 7 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. I got to go too. Oh, I did have another topic. We have to get into that later. Appreciate you, big dog.